Yes, people, I can't lie, yeah. Me and Roms were waiting to crash it on Arsenal, yeah. Crash it on Arsenal. I think that's waiting to crash it. I told a gal.
No, I wasn't waiting to crash it on Arsenal. I was waiting to remind City fans that we've got to play them at the weekend, to be fair.
Is that Luton away?
Yeah.
You got something to look forward to then. I was saying, yeah.
On Arsenal. Rums is not allowed to crash it on Arsenal.
Yeah, true.
I can't still.
All I'm trying to say, yeah, I was so ready. I said, a gal, make sure you're here 10:45. I don't care what you say. Cancel whatever you got going on at 10:45. I need you for half an hour. And then before
Shamelessly, I would have, because if they had drawn that, we probably win tomorrow. We would have went top. So I actually would have crashed it on them. I would have. Regardless if we drew
before you win. And then what if you then go and don't win tomorrow?
Then after
you know what?
How it goes. You know how it goes.
Fair, though, Phil, I know you said we didn't ship 3 though, but you didn't get 3 points. So you can't really crash it. Look, return of Dawood anyway. Dawood ain't been here for a minute. My guy, been busy.
Saying that.
I see your TikTok as well, redoing another TikTok again. They just love you.
No, listen, Havertz is back and cooking as well. So
Havertz played well, to be fair. I think he played quite well.
Oh, Havertz is the guy right now. So listen, what you said, maybe it might come true after all.
We are actually going to win the league. I've said it. We're actually going to win the league. Declan Rice haters come outside.
That's where you've said that before. You said you were going to win the league.
No. It's guaranteed now. It's
guaranteed.
We're winning the league.
I got you. That would go for your monologue. Your monologue is here. Go on.
Declan Rice haters. All I want to say, Declan Rice haters come outside. This guy is world class. This guy comes in clutch. How many more times does he have to come in clutch? I don't know how many more times is he going to win games for us. Because, wow, I thought this game was finished. I thought, I'm going to go in ham on Raya. This guy tried his best. He tried to sabotage us. He tried his best. Okay, this wasn't a team performance. The reason why we conceded 3 goals because it wasn't a team performance. I mean, it wasn't because of the team. It's because of one player, David Raya. The 2 goals, I don't know what happened to him today. If for some reason this week, goalkeeper have had stinkers. Raya, I'll excuse you for that. But Declan Rice and this team, we are showing. I think we've scored 5 goals or more than 5 goals in the last 90 minutes. Okay, we are. I don't know what to say about this team because last season, we want to do a comeback last season like this. Okay, we did it once or twice. This season, Brentford away, Luton away, where these Luton and Brentford collect points off the top teams, not against us. That's why we're going to win the league this season, okay? Man City are not doing this season. Man City are not getting late winners.
Against Brentford?
No, we're late winner. 0-0. We scored the late winner.
Did that one time last year. There was one time you did that last year in Leeds.
Bournemouth as well.
But yeah. I think after this performance, we're 5 points clear. We can't bottle it this time. That's what I'm saying, winning the league. We're not bottling a 5-point lead this time. No chance.
That might go down. I mean, to be fair, you did have a 7-point lead this last season. Possibly even more than that. But, listen.
Oh, you do know it's December, innit? You know it's December, innit?
Oh, keep talking. Believe. Why not? You should believe right now. I actually think I hear what you're saying. Listen, defensively, all right, maybe it's a bad time because you just conceded 3. But the difference is this season is that Arsenal are looking better defensively. Yeah. Man City aren't looking better defensively. Right. And also, listen, you said how many more times does Rice have to come in clutch? I hear you, bro. Like, Rice right now is the difference, yeah? He's coming in clutch. I'll keep saying this, for me this season, Rice is up there with one of the top players of this season in the Premier League, yeah? Because I don't see a bad game from him, right? And that's the key. I do not see a bad game with him. Him, Mo Salah. People say Maddison, but listen, Maddison's now injured, so we have to pause on that one. Rice keeps putting in these performances, yeah? And this is what you bought Rice for, right? You bought Rice for a mentality, yeah? to keep going. And so, listen, bro, right now, you man are in a title race because you're earning the right to say you are in a title race, yeah? Liverpool, no, I'm not going to go into that because this isn't about City. Arsenal today, listen, bro, the fact it was 3-3, it is what it is. You got the job done. Liverpool the other day, they were losing. They got the job done. This is the thing. Both of you are getting the job done at the moment. And that's all I want to see from my team right now.
February, that's why I say going into February is going to be Arsenal Liverpool for the title.
Yeah.
Because I think Man City this season...
City before Christmas. I think
this season, City are going to finish third this season. I don't think they've got that same edge they've had in the past 5 years. They don't have that. Last season, Man City are beating this Spurs team. Man City are beating them in the last 10 minutes. This season, they just don't have that.
Wait, Derry, can I just
they're dropping too many points.
Let me double check what you just said. You said in February, City won't be with us.
Right, so my claim wasn't that bad then, Dawood, didn't it? I said my third, yeah. Yeah,
no. You're the biggest thing with your claim. No, bro. The biggest claim was where United were, not City. No, don't try and make this about. Your claim was Man United second, yeah. That was what your claim was.
Oh my god!
But joking aside, I do think see, you've got the result today. You've now gone. How many points above City are you right now?
6 wins in a row.
No. How many points above City are you?
We're 5. No,
don't celebrate. Don't celebrate 6 wins in a row. Celebrate like 12, 13, 14, 15 in that. But how many points above City are you?
We're on 36. You're on
6
30.
now.
We're 6 ahead of you lot.
Right, so you're 6 ahead of us. Obviously, we have a game in hand, but it's Villa away. We'll talk on that later. We then have Luton away ourselves, right?
Yeah.
But we have to remember that after that, well, I think we've got 1 or 2 more games. Then we go off on the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
And I would imagine you lot probably have 1 or maybe 2 games while we're one or 2 games while we're away for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could come back and it could go into the new year with a big point difference. Yes, we'll have game in hands, but it is relevant. And at the moment, you lot are looking. Nice, cool. You lot are looking good, man. You're getting. Listen, this is the thing. People will say Arsenal aren't looking good. You're getting the job done, man.
Exactly.
Oh, hi, guy. That was like almost like Westwood.
You know what it is as well, Daps, yeah? How many times, obviously you've seen your team win the title many times. How many last minute winners have you seen? When we won the league, we've done it many times. Last minute winners, 90+ minute winners, right? You've got to credit Arsenal. It's annoying from a rival's perspective. It is annoying because a guy, like I was saying to Daps backstage, right? If you lot drew, I reckon we would have won, and then I would have been shameless. Even though we drew to Luton, I thought we were going to go top. But I knew you would score though. I tweeted it the 90th minute. I said this has an Arsenal winner written all over it. But
even if it is 96, even if it is like 96 minutes and 15 seconds, even though the whistle should have went. But
listen, can I tell you guys something?
Sorry, one thing on that before then you can go in. It does not matter how many minutes into injury time it is, yeah? Especially Cass and me, as a United fan with Fergie and a City fan with Pep, yeah? Play to the whistle, bro. Play to the whistle. So I don't care if there was extra time and your team kept playing to the whistle. You played to the whistle and got the job done.
You know what that's as well. Keyword. They normally say minimum. They say minimum. They'll say minimum 6 minutes added time. No, it's never maximum. It's minimum.
Because things happen in that 6 minutes. Things happen. And I swear there is a rule that you have to wait for it not to be in a serious goal scoring position before you blow the whistle anyway. So all of that's nonsense. Listen, especially as a City fan and a United fan, that we've built league wins on playing to the whistle. We can't then go, we can't do that, man. Listen, City fans, if any of you think I'm being mad negative on City, it's not all negativity. I just want to see some shit from our team. But this is about Arsenal, gals. Go away.
I want to add on to what you said, though. Rice is signing off the season. You have to have it right. Yes, like you said, Madder's had a good start, but he's now injured.
Now he is.
Forget sign of the season. He's winning PFA Player of the Year. He's winning PFA Player of the Year. Declan Rice.
But he's just coming in clutch.
If they win the league,
that's a fair shout.
Yeah.
100%. And you know what, Agal and Dawood, from when you lot are saying to West Ham fans, can we give you another 30 million? That's a diss.
By the way, I need to go on a shameless loan this season. Yeah, I can't have Liverpool winning it, and I can't have Man City doing up 4-peat. I'll be so honest.
So it's Spurs
Bro,
for you, innit?
this is shameless
by the way,
shit.
by the way,
Wait. Arsenal, I am going to be rooting for you from now on. Yeah, I am shamelessly.
This just
Free
confirms
of
you're a
all
glory
evils.
supporter. Man's waiting till they're fully in it, and now he's like, "Yeah,
I'm trying to protect my glory. I hate Liverpool. I want them to suffer as a club, as in football, obviously, only football, and not on a football perspective, in all shape, ways, and forms.
You know what, Kaz? You know what?
I can't have them doing treble and 4-peat. That will piss me off. Yeah.
And
So
Kaz,
also,
I hear it.
I need you to lose sometimes, just so because I like algorithms, I like you lot moaning and that and all that kind of stuff. But I need you lot to do the job now. Yeah. You take
the headache. It's the headache that will come with it. It's the headache that will come with it.
Words, yeah. You need to lose one before you win one. Yes, last time out you lost one. This time out you got to win one. This has to be your year.
I need to check you, Kaz. Respect to you, but bro, you said Amrabat, you said Paulinho,
brother. We're not doing that today, yeah. We're not doing receipts, man. Yeah. What are you doing? You know what? I just declared some lone loyalty to go. You know what?
I just want you to say.
Take it back. I don't want you to win. No. I don't want you to win the league no more. You know what? I hope Newcastle do some.
No. I just want you to admit you're wrong.
All right, cool.
Shame on me. You're wrong about
Spurs.
I don't mind that. Yeah, Spurs.
I know you said it on numerous streams.
Keep pressing it, Cass.
I know you said it on numerous streams, Kaz. I've watched some of your streams where you've said it, but I want you to say it while I'm here. Say it.
Go on.
When I was on stream with you, you said to me he's not even top 5 in the league. Now you must regret.
No. I had every right. No. You know what? Yeah, this is not what we're gonna do. Yeah, last season, what we're not gonna do is talk about what.
Not last season. To start the season.
Pre-season. No. Last season, pre-season. I watched a pre-season. I wasn't mad impressed like that. I'll be honest. He was gassed out for most of it. Let's be real, because I was watching you closely, G. But other than that, no, bro, Declan Rice. I'll eat my words. But a gal, like, we could do this. For me, I'm not even gonna say what you said or anything like that. There's no point. It's not that you. Declan Rice is looking right now. I'm not even gonna say he had a. Let's be honest. He didn't have a good game this game. He scored a clutch winner, but he wasn't amazing. But I'm just saying, overall, as he's look on form. I said it yesterday, innit? That on form, he's looking like.
I've been saying this, bro. People on form. Consistently, just putting in them performances. But he looks like the difference in it. Like Arsenal have got better defensively, and also he's getting goals, and he looks like he cares. This is what I'm saying. There's a big deal about players that look like they care. There's a big deal about players that have a mentality. And Declan Rice is that. I said in the summer, when Arsenal were linked with Gundogan, I said if they get Gundogan, he is the type of player that can make a difference at Arsenal. But there's not many players like that. When they didn't get him, and I saw them linked with Rice, I said, I'm not going to lie. Of course, we can't say Rice has done what Gundogan's done. We can't say Rice is not there yet. But you know when you can look at a young player and just think he has something about him that looks like he does have a winner's mentality. Yeah?
Yeah. Facts.
He looks like someone that could galvanize a dressing room.
And you know what he's done? He's another leader on the pitch. He might not be a captain, but he's definitely another leader on the pitch.
He'll be the captain very soon. He'll be the captain very soon.
Listen, this season we've had 5 late winners. You could say it's unsustainable. You can make jokes about it. You could say this team is waiting till last minute, but that shows a determination. That shows a level of fight where we don't give up. We continue to push, and we continue to just keep going for the last second. We don't care if there's time on the clock. We still believe we can score a goal, even though we had no love from any corners. It took. We finally got the breakthrough at the end. And I want to shout out some other players that you probably haven't mentioned today. Kai Havertz.
We did. Yeah, he was really good. Really good.
The man on the stream said Kai Havertz, whatever, 65 million is peanuts. Bro,
can I have a guess?
There's a big reason.
Did someone say on the terrace that he didn't have a good game?
No. I'm saying Dawood said 65 million would be peanuts. Performances like this?
No. Say it right now. I'll say it right. Say peanuts like that.
Peanuts.
Yeah. Peanuts. What did he say? He said 65 million is peanuts. Well,
that's my manager.
Anyway, listen, I got to shout out Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz scoring goals, left, right, center. 3 out of the last 4 games he's scoring goals, but that's not even the most important part. He's looking comfortable in the midfield today. Now, this was a team that was playing a back 3 and they had 2 wing backs, so they didn't have too many guys in the middle. But at the same time, when Kai Havertz was on the ball, he was looking threatening, he was attacking, he was pushing the play forward, he was holding on to possession. Out of possession, he's winning the ball, trying to drive with it, winning headers. Also, when he scored his goal, it's showing that his movement, players are starting to figure out where he likes to be, what he likes to do. Because Jesus knew right away that Kai Havertz was going to be in that area when he tipped it to him. It was just like they played each other enough now where they know where they like to be, and that's what they needed to start to get the chemistry. And Odegaard, Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, Jesus, Saka, and Martinelli playing
just
together.
Basically listed the whole team.
You see the attacking threat that we have when we have those 6 on the pitch together.
Yeah,
it's a different game.
I feel like Havertz is playing very well because of Jesus as well. They have a little relation. Ever since Jesus come back from injury, the way them two link up, I think he's a big contributor for Havertz playing well recently. That's one thing I'll say. But no, Havertz had a good game today.
Jesus was one of the man of the matches also. Let's not lie to ourselves.
You know what? Yeah, can I state something as well? You know what? Well done to Luton in it, first and foremost. That to go against Arsenal, like top of the league, and that considering where they are, big up them, because that stadium is not a joke. Yeah, that is a tight pitch. The fans are sick. It reminds me of Palace's ground. Yeah, but one thing I would want to say, because I don't want to do up this positivity, because let's not go on like we weren't going to do a slaughterhouse activity if it was a 3-3 or 3-2 in it. Yeah, but what are we constructive about? I don't think your defense was bad. I think Jesus on a corner, maybe it could have been a little bit better, right? But Raya. My word, that was disgustingly shit. Yeah, because it's like Anana. See, when I said about Galatasaray, it wasn't defense was bad. I don't think Arsenal's defense was actually bad. It was Ryan made your defense look bad, so he flattened the scoreline a little bit. Barkley balled out. Barkley ran back the years, innit? Don't get me wrong. Yeah. He was doing bits. I don't think he was helped by, especially when that struck. When Adebayo, I can't believe I say this. I thought Adebayo should never have came off, innit? But I think Raya, this another look. I don't want to just do. But that's another.
Seen that?
No. When he was smiling, yeah. I'm not trying to nitpick a little bit, but
no.
Bro, you're right.
Another few mistakes, and it's like, bro, like I know Arteta's going to keep picking him right now, and I know Aaron Ramsdale's dad's going to be absolutely smiling like a nervous pervert in a woman's toilet share about that, but because he loves it, innit? But what's it called? Not the woman's toilets, by the way. I'm just saying, Raya's kind of like he needs to get a hold of himself, because because that could be the reason why you might not get a title this year, because of silly mistakes like that towards the end when the pressure does build on. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm just going to say that.
Alternatively, maybe this opens the door to Ramsdale, and listen, Ramsdale comes back in, and Ramsdale shows why.
Ramsdale's not coming back in. I had to still something. If he makes mistakes week in, week out, the problem is that I've got the problem with Raya is that. We didn't have these kind of mistakes from Ramsdale last season. Well, it's happening.
Premier League goalkeeper of the season last season, wasn't
he? Yeah, he was the team of the season. Yeah, I think what is wrong with goalkeeping now is that you've got Edison, the highest level, and then all the other goalkeepers in the Premier League, they've got a mistake in them week in, week out. And then I think that's for some reason, we spent this amount of money on Raya, £27 million, when it wasn't necessary at all. Yeah, where we could have waited the summer after. I know we didn't have enough money to buy a goalkeeper because of financial fair play, but we could have had Ramsdale this season, and then we could have spent 50-60 million pounds on a top goalkeeper. And spending this, now we bought him Raya now. We've got another problem where we get rid of Ramsdale, and then next season we're gonna have to buy another goalkeeper. You're not gonna buy a goalkeeper that's worse than Raya. You're gonna buy someone that's actually an upgrade on him, and we're gonna have to spend another 60 million pounds on a goalkeeper. And yeah, deep down, if he keeps on doing this same nonsense, Raya, then we're not winning the league. He needs to fix up. The guy's 27. He's not a kid. He's 27, and these mistakes are costing us.
Bro,
yeah, you know what? That's good. I like that. I like that from you, though.
Anytime a goalkeeper concedes 2 goals from his own errors in a game, it's undefensible.
I think you get a lot more. I'm not gonna lie. I think a decent goalkeeper. You know what? See, the headers were decent, but I think they're still savable at the same time. Like I still think you could definitely get across the goal. They were floaters. The first goal, I thought, I'm like, don't get me wrong, Jesus was unmarked, but I thought, you know what, maybe that might have been a little bit harsh. But second and third goal, I'm thinking, oh, come on, my bro. Like, especially when Ross Barkley's goal went in, I'm thinking, Come on, man. Like
he should have done better with that.
He's too small.
Let's talk about the uncomfortable reality. Arteta's not playing Ramsdale unless he's forced to by an
Do you not
injury.
think he will, bro? Why do you think it is?
Ramsdale's not playing.
Why do you think it is?
For two reasons. One, Mikel Arteta's made his choice, and he's playing Raya for a reason outside of just performances from last season, because he was with him all last season. He knows his weaknesses and traits that he doesn't like about the goalkeeper. Hence why he's picked Raya, because Raya is more like, I don't want to say like teacher's pet, but he listens to Arteta more and follows his instructions. Where Ramsdale, when he's nervous or something, he'll completely just go away from the philosophy and just start doing whatever he needs to do to get rid of the ball. And it will cause more problems for us, because he'll kick the ball away and then we'll lose possession and it will constantly put pressure on us again. Where Raya will, even if it causes him a problem, he'll try to hold on to it. So those little things is what pisses off Arteta, and that's probably the main reason why Ramsdale's not starting. But hey, everyone, I don't want both goalkeepers here. At this point, get rid of one of them, because it's annoying. Yes. It's constantly causing drama.
Issues. I hear that.
It reminds me of like when you had Bravo and the situation at your club originally, or even Liverpool when they had Karius and Mignolet, and then
we never had that situation, bro.
Oh, you could say De Gea and Romero was a situation at Man
United.
When you signed Bravo, people were still talking about your
but Joe Hart had gone. Joe Hart had gone on loan. He'd already gone out. But no, I do get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying, because the thing that I would say is where when you got Raya, I was like, I don't get it, because Ramsdale. Look, I'm not saying Ramsdale is as good as Edison and as good as Alisson, right? But he was not bad enough last season. Like, he was not the reason Arsenal didn't win the league last season. Yeah, he was Premier League goalkeeper of the season. I don't think he's as good as them, but he's a good enough goalkeeper. When you bring Raya in, it's knocked Ramsdale's confidence, so that when Ramsdale did come back in, Ramsdale didn't look good. Now, similar thing at City. I'm not saying get rid of either of these, by the way, but I honestly believe that, Grealish last season was unreal for us. Doku's come in. Grealish has pretty much held bench, so that when Grealish does start over recent games, he's not looking the confident Grealish he was last season. And I think that is an impact. Doesn't matter how confident you are as a player. If you get dropped out of nowhere, when you've had a great season the season before, but then you're called on all of a sudden, actually, we want you to play this game. You can't expect you to hit the same heights you did last season instantly. Like, if you brought Ramsdale in now, you'd have to give him 3-4 games to get back up to pace. Whereas what happens is he comes in one game, has one mistake, and it's like, Ramsdale's not it no more. And I do think that's it. But at the same time, bro, you never know that if Raya catches an injury, you could be thanking your lucky stars that you've still got Ramsdale on that bench, bro. Because Ramsdale comes in, has 2-3 games, gets back to his form. So it's the commentators,
you know what?
As well, they were saying about, do you think Newcastle goes? Do you think Newcastle potentially snooping in for like about Ramsdale going alone, basically, and just talking about stuff like that, just little rumors. And then the Scottish dude, I can't remember his name, anyways, but I think he's a good commentator. But he was saying, there's no chance. Yeah, I think it's him. Is it Ali McCoy? He was saying, if I'm shoes right now, there is no chance I'm letting him go alone. It doesn't matter, but Arteta don't care about his Euro career or anything like that. If he's gonna go,
have you still got the other one? Have you still got the guy that was your second choice last season? Because I actually thought he was quite good, to be fair.
Yeah, not in Forest.
I mean, he's not Ramsdale level, but I thought he was quite good.
You know what that's as well. What you're saying is spot on about Raya could potentially get injury and Ramsdale coming in proving himself, because it's a common theme. Keepers are getting injured this year. You saw Jose Sarr with Wolves. You saw Alisson with us. Pope at the weekend. It's not like keepers can't. I saw someone in the comments saying, keepers rarely get injured." But this season, for some reason,
everyone's getting
injured. So if Ramsdale has that chance, he needs to take it by the scruff of his neck. But
talk to me about this though.
I was going to say one second, before you do that, let me just run this guy. I don't want to make sure I don't. Starboy protectors King Kai doing bits. We was talking about Kai Havertz just a minute ago. Look at him. He's going just smash the Arsenal badge some more if you want. I'm also make sure you smash the like button. There's 600 of you in here pretty much. 163 likes. Come on, man, raise the bar, people. Mods do your jobs, man. You should be getting people to like reminding them as well. that they should be obviously smashing the likes if they obviously like the content. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's appreciated every single time. But go on. What were you going to say?
Simply put, I was just gonna say there was a lot of good performances. What sucks is we conceded 3 goals, and everyone's just gonna make jokes about that. But if you actually watch this game, it was good to see Odegaard back looking like himself. The past 2 games, last game and this game, you have Kai Havertz putting in the performance he has. Jesus coming back from injury. We're starting to get our players who've been out for a while fully fit and ready to go, and the team is looking really good. Like, even though we conceded 3 goals, I feel like there's a lot more positives to take away from this game than there is negatives. And that might be crazy to hear.
You got it.
You know what he was quite impressed with today? And again, he went under the radar last season, but you called him Benny Blanco. I thought he came in like he never left.
Yeah. And the
assist for the second goal.
That's the difference. That's the difference. As good as Tomiyasu's been, I think he's been wicked. He doesn't give you that option that White does. He can't do that 1-2 and put that cross in. He just can't. He's a wicked fullback, good defender, but Ben White just offers you that something different, and that is why he starts for Arsenal. To be fair, it's a good headache to have, both of them, because they're both quality. But Tomiyasu don't have that attacking prowess like Ben White does, man.
Yeah,
and he proved it.
I thought he was all right. Other than the Barkley thing, people I say here, but the Barkley doesn't define your game. I thought we dealt with after the first 20 minutes. But what's his name? What's his name? Brown. You know what? I looked at him. I said, I guarantee he's from Yorkshire. He just looks like he's from Yorkshire and a Northern. He actually is. I think he looks
Jacob
like
Brown. He started
him. Yeah, no, I know, but he's born in Halifax and all that. I was thinking, the brother's from Yorkshire, bro.
He looks like he's from Leeds, bro.
Yeah.
He look like, basically, does he look like Ramsdale and Stones?
Yes. We've also got another problem because Arteta said after the game that Tomiyasu is going to be out for a while, so Ben White's going to be playing.
Months, isn't it?
I think.
No, but you know what Tomiyasu's injury?
Isn't Timber back in January?
No, everyone says that, but if you've got ACL and meniscus, you're not going to be back in 4 months. I think he'll be back. Some people will say no, he'll make it back for the Euros, Timber. So it depends on
what's Tomiyasu's injury again? Lower leg injury.
Calf injury.
Oh, so he's going to be out for like 2-3 months then.
Yeah. He's so injury prone. This guy can never stay fit. And we're talking about
this is what you guys were talking about, isn't it?
I know, but it's not about his quality. It's about his fitness. This guy can play 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row, and we took him off after 45 minutes against Lens, and then he played against was it what did we play against the weekend? I forgot it was. But was it Burnley? Not Burnley. Wolves. Yeah, Wolves, and he got injured against Wolves. So it's not even like he's playing 90-minute games. He hardly ever plays 90-minute games. He comes off, and I don't know why he's got calf problem. He's had the same calf problem.
He's going to be out for a while. Damn.
Is he? He's probably out till February, March, man. This guy, he's not going to be back for a while. And then what we're going to do, we're going to have to sign another right back because Ben White can't play week in, week out. This Christmas period is going to be so busy where we've got no other right back. And then Timber's out. We're effed.
We're signing some kid from Porto, apparently. We've already bid 35 million for him.
Who?
Some kid from Sporting, the centre back.
You just said sport. Sporting. You mean Diamande?
Sporting CF from Portugal.
Yeah. What is it? The black? Diamande. I bet it's Diamande, isn't it? No, don't piss me off. He can play right back, centre back, and even DM.
That's who we're looking to sign. We've already had a 35 million pound bid.
I've heard he's banging. I've heard he's cold.
He's decent.
What's his name again?
Callum, who's a City fan. We should be going in
Diamande, right?
Yeah, Diamande.
I've heard very good things about him. I've heard very good things about him.
We're looking to sign him. We've already had apparently a 35 million pound bid submitted and rejected. We're gonna now probably look to go in again with maybe 40 plus, something like that. So
you're just making that bit up into account.
No. I heard this is the reports I'm hearing on Twitter. Like, I don't know if
about the price, bro. This is a thing I like because it's the same with Timber. Like the fact that when Timber does come back, and I always thought, I must admit, when you got Timber, I thought that is a sensational signing because he hit the ground running. Yeah, he can play left, right, middle. Then he got injured, and I thought, you need to get another fullback in, and then you loaned out Tierney, and it was like, I don't really get this, because you're leaving it.
Injured out. He's injured out now, isn't it?
Yeah, he did. He did. ACL or something.
But it would make sense if you go. I think that's what you're doing right. You go and get another defender that can play left and right, and if he can play the DM role even more, Oh, I hear it.
You want to know something?
You know
I'll tell
what?
you something right now.
Go on.
Arsenal fans are going to be upset in the January transfer window because they want a defender, a midfielder, a center back, a right back. We're not going to get all these signings in January window. We're lucky if we get 1 or 2. So
what we need to do,
one thing I will say though, it's easier when players see that you're on the brink of potentially something special. It's easier to attract them. Like players will want to come to Arsenal in January. I can say the same for my club. That club speaks for itself. But it's easier to sign players if they think you're about to do something.
Football, you got Champions League football. You're in a title race.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
I'll be honest. If you're Ivan Toney, and I'm still of this belief. I know Arsenal fans really, 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 really think you need a striker, right? I still don't think you need a striker. Like, I still think once you get Jesus back, and people will knock Jesus in front of goal. We've been seeing that. It doesn't matter. Your output improves when Jesus is fully fit and playing. Your team's goal output goes up, right? Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's a player coming in and getting 30 goals or 3 of your midfielders contribute 10 goals each. It doesn't matter. That's still goals for the team. So if I'm Arsenal right now, look, I'm looking at your defense and I'm going, or maybe DM role, because I will say it. I'm not with. And by the way, let me be clear on this. I'm a fan of Declan Rice, so I do not want Declan Rice to get injured, right? Also, think he's very important to England as well, So I'm not saying this wishing or hoping or anything, but I think that is so important to Arsenal, like Rodri is to us. If Rodri gets injured, and I think that's why we might need to look for cover. I think if you can get that player you just spoke of that can play on the right, the left, and can play the DM role, if Rice does get injured, I think that's it. I also think I think what's it called for you lot? I think he might go Liverpool if he does go anywhere. But I think if you lot could get Douglas Luiz, because with him and Rice could just take it in turns to go forward. They could both just sit, and I think that would work as well. But
only thing about Ivan Toney about the striking option, what I say about Arsenal is when it doesn't go their way, they don't have a different option.
You can't have Ivan Toney as a plan B. He's not coming to be a plan B, bro.
No, you know what though? With potentially what's linked with him with Chelsea and all that kind of stuff, he's got to know you might be a plan B, like whether you like it or not.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, Ivan Toney's not happening.
You don't think so? Yeah, no, I think a DM centre mid is way more important than your striking option right now.
I think we can't win the league as Eddie as our second choice striker. I think we need to sign a striker. I think Jesus, his injury record, you guys know when he played for Man City, when he had a lot of injuries as well at Man City. So
not low, bro. It's not
minor ones.
No, but he's not. He didn't have a consistency where he's playing 30 games.
Yeah, but like that's because, bro. Yeah, but you got to remember that's because fucking we had Sergio Aguero at the time, bro. Like,
that is true.
He was injured.
Brentford are going to get Ivan Toney back in January. They're going to give him the penalty spot opportunities. They're going to give him as many chances to score goals as possible, boost up his price again after seeing him play for 6 months, and they're going to sell him in the summer. Arsenal, Chelsea, none of us are going to go in for him in January, in my opinion.
Can I just say the one that I really like the look of? The move for Ivan Toney. Someone mentioned it to me the other day, and I don't know how. No. Forget all, bro. So I'm Real Madrid, bro. Now the reason why, because think about it, an English player has not landed. An English player has not landed in Madrid for a little while. Bellingham has proven to that league, that English players can land in that league. Bellingham has proven that, Bellingham is the star of Madrid at the moment. They're looking at this Ivan Toney thing and they're thinking, do you know what? How much is Mbappe going to cost? How much is Haaland going to cost? Ivan Toney would love that move as well, I think, because let's be real. He's been not only the fact that it's Madrid, but also the fact that the British media have done him a little bit dirty. The Premier League's done him a little bit dirty.
Get out of here.
Fuck this country. Do not. Who was it? Was it Costa? No. Yeah, it was Costa, wasn't it? That fucked off Chelsea. He said the media is just too much in this country, and I like the look. I like the thought of that, obviously, because it means they probably won't come for.
You know what? I laugh because
is this actually a concrete link?
Let me say this. Arsenal fans were trending last year saying, "Imagine taking Eddie Nketiah and Ivan Toney to the Bernabeu." Now imagine imagine Ivan Toney playing in the
Bellingham.
Bernabeu.
Imagine Bellingham and Tony at the Bernabeu, bro.
The thing is, if we're putting Tony on a pedestal of Arsenal, Chelsea as a first-team striker, and you look at what's actually good out there today, it's not a stupid move. They're playing Joselu up front. Joselu is arse and cheeks, bro.
Did he play for Newcastle?
He's garbage, bro. No, he's.
And we can't remember Bellingham. Cass, Bellingham got this new agent, which is an agent that represents some of the best English footballers, right? And he came out and made that. This was, months ago, and he came out and made that statement about a new chapter to my life. Yeah, he's coming out, and I think. I'm not saying I don't. You know what? It might not happen, because he's not being spoke about in world football. But I think it has more legs because of the fact that Bellingham has gone there and proven to the Spanish that English players are sellable. Like he's their star boy right now. So they're going, you know what?
Imagine Ollie Watkins.
Bro, I'm also hearing Mason Greenwood to Barca as well.
I saw that, but I know what this club's like, man.
Yo, can we shout out one more person?
Go on, of course.
But there's only one more person on your team you haven't shouted out yet. So
we spoke about everyone. Did you guys speak about Jesus? Because I feel like Jesus.
You spoke about Jesus.
I did as well.
Okay. Enough about Jesus then. So we touched on everyone. Martinelli's goal, Saka made that, but it was Jesus' throw-in that was all about.
Martinelli doesn't like a physical battle, man. You know what? As soon as he got tough and rumbled by what's it called? A little bit by what's his name? The right wing back. Right wing back. Who's the right wing back? Who's the right wing back?
Martinelli was on the floor.
Kabore and Mengi. I just thought like he didn't really get into the game as much as the next player. I thought Saka was trying to put it in the scruff of the neck a bit. That's why I don't think Martinelli had a good game whatsoever. He was ineffective.
I think he was injured. That's why he came off. No,
I don't look at it like that. He didn't like
he pulled up something.
Like don't get me wrong, he got a goal. I know he got a goal in that, and it was that was made by Saka in my opinion and everything. But other than that, like he needs to work on it. I think you know what it is. I saw Saka at the back post a few bits. Jordan just mentioned now. Yeah, man, tough and rumble, didn't he? You never heard that. What the hell? But what's it called?
Rough and tumble it is, not tough and
rumble.
Bro,
we need to improve our corner taking.
Rough and tumble.
How many corners do we take?
He needs to improve his crossing. He needs to improve his crossing.
Our corners were horrendous. You guys watched the end of the game. How many corners didn't even get to anybody?
We haven't got a specialist set piece taker for a while. The last time we had a proper specialist taker was Santi Cazorla, where he could take any corner, left foot, right foot. Right now, we've got Saka and Trossard and Martinelli that struggle to beat the first man. And we've got big guys now. We've got Saliba, Gabriel, we've got Rice, we've got so many big guys in the box, and we can never whip into the box. Havertz, and it's like if we get Ivan Toney, Havertz thinking like, if you're not going to beat the first man in corners, how am I going to score headers? But when it comes to the back post and Saka and Martinelli going to the back post, Jesus is amazing with link up play, but we need that number 9 guy. I think today against Luton, I think Ivan Toney would have scored at least 2 goals today. With Jesus, he does all this pretty stuff. But when is he gonna, has he even scored a winner for us?
But hold on. But are you a better team with him on the pitch? Does your goal output improve with him on the pitch?
Facts, it does.
I think Ivan Toney can do what Jesus can do and more.
That's why he got. That's the truth.
I think we're speaking about a guy who we're not going to sign, though. That's just
you don't know.
You Douglas Luiz.
No, I don't think we're going to sign, bro. I actually don't know what the hell is going to happen. But my feeling right now, Douglas Luiz is not going to be the guy we go for. Ivan Toney's not the guy we go for. I think the name that we're going to go for in January is not out there. I think we move silent. We don't move this open. Like
I'm never going. Sorry. I hear what you're saying. I'm never going to hear an Arsenal fan say they move silent though. Never.
Declan Rice was out in the open. I don't think we're going to do that again.
True.
You're bored. You're bored, and your club might move silent, but you fans never move silent, bro. And stay the same, bro. Stay the same. Stay the same.
Rooftops, 5 points clear. You better not lose to Aston Villa. I'm worried about Aston Villa.
Oh, you took that. I was knocking you. Keep moving the way you should, and you should be celebrating, bro.
But you think that's weird? Arsenal and City have both the same away games in a row, like just the opposite way. I think that's a bit weird how they've done it. They've got
there's a lot of shit the Premier League do that's weird. Come on, let's be weird. Let's be real. That's what the Premier League do, bro.
Yo, guys, I gotta go. But I'm just gonna say this: if you guys want me tomorrow on the stream, let me know.
Yeah. How can you say Zuba Mendy's too small? Zuba Mendy's like 5'11", man.
No, but Zuba Mendy, Bro,
Look at this.
Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Odegaard midfield. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
don't piss. Yeah,
I
don't
think
piss me off.
Jordan might mean small as in
Bro,
slight. Like
Zubimendi
he's
is
not
a
that big.
Jorginho
You don't really have
replacement.
to be.
Don't look at
Yeah.
don't look at Zubimendi as a Partey replacement. Look at him as a Jorginho replacement.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Yo, guys,
no,
I need to get going as well.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna flip this now anyway. So this
Oh.
is gonna be more of a Dapsis conversation, anyways.
Hi, Arsenal fans. I thought you might have wanted to hear it, but okay.
Later, bro. Love.
Yeah, later. I was gonna say
Appreciate
now Aston Villa.
Love.
Now, I mean, now Arsenal put some
Trying to change
pressure
the
on him,
overlay.
and I can't be asked.
Not empty space in that. Must have a
mate,
3-man
I don't-
overlay. Come on.
I do.
Smash the like for a 3-man overlay. The people don't want to see all this empty space. Look at all this empty space below us.
I might have a little say. It might be one of these. Let me check.
Oh,
It might
City
be.
might be lower. City might be lower than third by tomorrow as well.
Is this it? No, see, I don't even if I got an
Okay,
overlay. You know, I don't even
man.
need this. Oh, give me a
Oh.
sec.
All right, we're going to stick with this one then.
This is a shambles. Give me a sec.
Sorry, I don't know whose bright idea was this was, but smash the lights, people. What are the
Give me
lights
a
on?
Smash them.
I have no idea.
It'll
me-
always come in. Oh, drum roll. You're working under pressure, Cass. Come on, you can do this.
Oh, don't call me Arsenal, man.
You can do this. Cut his fucking head off. What's that off of?
Oh yeah, I
Waterboy,
remember.
I think. Waterboy, I think.
Yeah, it is Waterboy.
Yeah, it is Waterboy.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say now there's City's got Aston Villa tomorrow. Obviously, if anyone hasn't seen yet, that's just been a bit critical with City lately. Rightfully so, I think. Aston Villa must be going into that game creaming because we've got no Rodri, no Grealish, potentially no Doku either. And we don't even know if John Stone's gone. There's a little rumor that John Stones
might be playing in the DM.
I saw someone put earlier that they don't think John Stones. I thought was quite a good take. But for what you see in your bench, is John Stones actually fit? Is he just there to make up the numbers and that's a psychological effect?
Pep never does that, bro. I personally
Really?
Look. Pep said today, Pep, bro. We often start with 2 goalkeepers on the bench, so like Pep's got no problems with doing that. Yeah. Sometimes, bro.
Oh, one.
Yes. Now, sometimes you see Carson and Ortega on the bench just because of numbers, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It may be something to show, but for me, I think he hasn't brought because at points in that Tottenham game, I was thinking, you know what, Stone's been on the bench for the last 3 games, yeah. So there was times in that game where I was thinking, do you know what, I would like, especially when we went 3-2 up. I'm thinking, bring Stones on, right? Bring Stones on, and the fact that he didn't, I don't know if he thought, nah, because Rodri's got the yellow. We're going to need Stones next game. Pep in his press conference today said that Stones could play the 6 role. Now, I hear it. I do hear it. And firstly, the negative thing, let me say this to start off. Can Manchester City, if Manchester City get back to the best Manchester City, we all know Manchester City could win the league, yeah? We still can. I'm not saying we're not going to win the league, but what I am saying is I need to see reaction now because this is too many games, and it's like there's too much tinkering going on at the club. Like, yes, Gundogan's gone, Mahrez is gone, De Bruyne's been out all season, Stone's been injured most of the season, but then Pep's tinkering as well where he doesn't need to tinker. Like, there's no coincidence for me that, like, think about the United game. The United game, how good was Grealish? Right? And he gets dropped the next game. Right? It's just, and I don't know if maybe Pep, maybe at the end of the season, hindsight's a beautiful thing, and it might be like Pep once again, masterclass. He was testing the players to see if they wanted it, right? It could be that. But at the moment, I just think we need to see a reaction, because we saw a reaction from Liverpool at the weekend. Liverpool were losing. Last couple of minutes, they get it over the line, yeah? Arsenal tonight, last couple of minutes, they get it over the line. At the moment, we're dropping points at the last minute. Yeah, that's what we're doing, and that isn't a team that I think are hungry. Right now, if tomorrow's a perfect game for that. That everything's against us. We're not in form. We're going to play a Villa team that are in form. I think have not lost at home in 14, maybe even won their last 14 at home,
Crazy.
something like that. Yeah,
In a row, bro. It's crazy.
They play the type of football that can be effective against Manchester City. We don't have Grealish. We don't have Doku. We don't have Rodri, right? So this is the perfect time for the players to step up and go and remind people. Because all I need, I'm not saying that's it, Tow's in, we're finishing 6th. What I'm saying is I need to see something. Because I can't keep coming on here and keep saying, nah. Last season I did it, yeah? But I was ready in February I was ready to say, do you know what? This might not be our season. Show me something. These players step up and show me something. I'm ready to keep reminding everyone how City come good at the back end of the season. But I'm not going to have blind faith and go, nah, we won a treble, so therefore we are going to win the league. I'm not going to say, nah, you know, City come good at the back end of every single season, because what if our injuries continue? And it's a fair point. We've had a lot of injuries this season. We've had players move. But that could continue into the second half of the season. And if we're dropping points at home to Tottenham, at home to Liverpool, and then back end of the season, we have to go and win at Anfield, and we have to go and win at Tottenham, and then we happen to have some injuries then, or a Rodri suspension then, are we still just going to go, nah, because, you know, we always come good back end of the season, treble winners and that? We can't do that. The minute we start doing that, we become them man at the Swamp, right? Who just entitled. No, we must. We're not entitled. We are not entitled to be in a title race season in, season out. What are you doing with your fingers?
The violin.
Oh, bro, you got Chelsea tomorrow. Don't worry.
I don't mind.
You got Chelsea tomorrow, bro. Listen, things could be worse, brother. You lose to Chelsea. You're fourth in the Champions League.
That's happening, and I will.
Bro, Ten Hag, bro, you man are banning. Listen, at least MEN can still rock up to our stadium and do press conferences, bro. You've had to ban them from your press conferences.
Oh,
that
sorry,
was crazy.
I had the violin in my ear, but
pace, but they maintain that 6-point gap. Yeah. And then you go to your Club World Cup, and I don't know who they play whilst you're out there, but let's say they win back-to-back games and they make a 12-point gap, right? You're right. You can't keep just saying, City will come up. Just because you've done it in the past, you can't. But what makes me feel like there'll still be hope for you lot is you can trust your board. If Pep says to your board, Caldina, I need this, and that, they're getting it for him. No qualms, no problems. They'll get that for him. But that 12-point gap will still be that. We can't just assume, we can't just assume we're going to catch them.
We a lot of seasons we've had to go Anfield. We've played Anfield first half of the season, Etihad second half, right? We have to go to Anfield, yeah. Admittedly, Arsenal have to come to the Etihad. But again, City at their best, I'm telling Arsenal, you ain't getting 3 points at the Etihad. You ain't getting 1 point at the Etihad. But if we're not at our best, they can do, yeah? Now, Pep's come out today and said, watching the Liverpool game and watching the... what was the other game? And watching the Tottenham game, he said, from what I've seen, City are winning the league this season. Pep said it today, right? So, of course, we can have faith in Pep, yeah? And we think Pep's happy with what's going on or whatever. But we can't just have blind faith, man. Like I said, all I need to see tomorrow is a reaction. I need to see every player on that pitch working as hard as Haaland did in the second half against Tottenham, right? Because he worked his socks off, right? Mm-hmm. I need to see Haaland. To be fair, I actually think Haaland could be more of a leader in this City team than people think, because he controlled himself quite well. I know the Mail are doing this narrative, Haaland moving like a thug. Bro, Haaland had a go at the ref, but he took himself away from that situation. He didn't have players pulling him away. He turned around and walked off. He cares, yeah? He's the type of person. Last season, Grealish's form, apparently, was Haaland in his ear, telling him to prove it, right? Bernardo, after the game, came out and said, this is not good enough. We need that from the whole team. We need Haaland telling Foden, because I think he can say to Foden, this is your time to stand up and be counted. We need Ruben Diaz to bounce back, because look, Ruben Diaz, defenders, apart from Harry Maguire, defenders do not turn shit overnight, yeah? Ruben Diaz has very high standards, so he needs to hold himself to them. And tomorrow he needs to step up. And do you know what? The most beautiful thing that could happen tomorrow would be a clean sheet. That's what I would love, because our defence has been at fault. So go against Villa, away from home, without Rodri, and clean sheet it. That's what I want to see.
Let me ask Roms, yeah, then, like, from your perspective, Roms, if Man City do drop points, what's the new narrative? What are we going to run with? What are we running with?
Pause.
If City drop points tomorrow, boy.
Yeah, man, like, bro, it's an actual thing. The thing is, I'll
just run with no Rodri. I'll just run with. Go on.
Liverpool and Arsenal fans have every single right to think that Man City could realistically drop points without Rodri and a couple of wingers at their disposal. You already see how many kids are on the bench. There's no one that's coming back. The only one that stays is John Stones. Maybe goes in. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm just saying,
Ake should start for me.
Well, yeah. What I'm trying to get towards is What I'm
Nah,
trying to
the
get
jokes,
towards
John
is
said it in the
if they do drop points, let me check. Because you're gonna beat Sheffield tomorrow, innit? Yeah, let's just be honest. Like you're not losing to
we
them.
will.
Hopefully
Like
not.
Chris Wilder, new manager bounce. What we saying?
But if Liverpool win tomorrow,
We'll still win.
you've got-
We'll still win.
if Liverpool win
I
go
can't
tomorrow,
come on here and say we won't win just because the new manager
you'll go
bounce.
4 points clear.
It'll be tougher.
I'm just doing it if, by the way. Liverpool win, they go 4 points clear of Man City, and Liverpool being clear of some points is in hindsight really is quite dangerous when you got Klopp and winners the way you do. Arsenal 6 points clear. Aston Villa would go above Man City, to be honest. They'll drop down to 4th. And then obviously you still got Tottenham to play West Ham, who could therefore win against West Ham, go level 1 points with Man City. And I know Tottenham are Tottenham. And I hate to say, if Man United beat Chelsea, we go 3 points behind. I'm not saying that we're going to be in that situation.
You love it, Kaz, isn't it?
We like saying is the table does not lie. It is what it is, and that's not a position.
You only use that when it matters, though, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what? The other narrative might be, though, is that for me,
you do win.
No, not even that. Oh. Like, whatever. For me, the narrative, my narrative that I want to see, is what was we're Manchester City, best defense in Europe. That was a song last season, right? Fucking what's this best defense in Europe doing at the moment, Because we changed it. We've moved it about. For me, Ake needs to come back in at left back. What a player last season, play Vardiel as centre-back with Diaz, or play Stones as centre-back with Diaz, play Walker on the right or Stones on the right, but Walker, not a wing-back, Walker right back, or Stones there, Rodri with Stones inverting next to him, with Bernardo Silva, and then we've got Doku or Grealish on the left, we've got Alvarez or Foden on the right, we've got Haaland through the middle, and then this is the big agenda. It's written perfectly for the big man to come back. Kevin De Bruyne comes back in. And from January, we go back to business and we stop fucking about, right? We got Nunes, we got Kovacic on the bench. We got Rico on the bench. We got, whether it be Doku or Grealish on the bench, all of a sudden our bench. But we need to keep players fit and just hope that De Bruyne comes back in and cooks. Otherwise... Well, like we can't sit here and say City will be in a title race. If we start performing, we will be 100%. But we can't just say based on the fact that we're City. Can't do that.
Who do you think starts on the left tomorrow? Because Doku is out, right? Obviously, Grealish suspended.
Has to be Foden.
Fair.
But who else is there, bro? Bernardo, maybe.
But back to what you were saying, Kaz, that if City drop points tomorrow, the narrow will still be. Because I've seen this happen so many times. City in recent years are the only team that have proved they can win the title from a losing position or to chase the team. So I'm still not gonna go gung-ho and be like, oh, City won't win the league now. Liverpool and Arsenal are favourites. I've still seen them. One thing I will say, and I was speaking to Nobbins and LB about this on the Terrence yesterday, is that them pivotal players in your Mahrez's and your Gundogan's, because I was saying that your summer in Vardiel, Nunes, Kovacic, and Doku, I feel only Kovacic has the know-how of winning out of them four. Guardiola's been in high-pressure games. I think actually Nunes may have won the league at Sporting. I can't remember. In the chat, you can correct me.
It's not
Mateus Nunes was with. I
think he had left at that
Bruno
point.
Fernandes left, and I think Mateus Nunes might have came in.
Do you know what I think hasn't gone in our favour?
Quickly on that point, right? I just feel that the players you've lost and pivot on, especially Mahrez, about January onwards, Mahrez will just come in the team and do a madness, and then and Gundogan, they've won you games single-handedly, title games. So for that new contingent that you brought in, they might not have that know-how. I still think you don't win the league, but
no, I agree with you, and this is the thing where, you know what? Hindsight is a beautiful thing, You got to remember, when we bought Kovacic, when we bought Nunes, we weren't buying them. I don't believe we were buying them thinking they're coming straight in, right? I don't even think Doku necessarily was a player that Pep was coming straight in. I think with Vardiel, that's a valid point. He was thinking Vardiel, yes, he's coming straight in.
Yeah, the only one,
But you've got to remember that if I was to say no injuries, I don't believe anyone can tell me that it's anything but Rodri, Bernardo, and Kevin De Bruyne, yeah? Because that's pretty much what it's been, but with Gundogan replacing Bernardo, sometimes sometimes replacing or playing on the wing. So that would be our midfield. When that is cooking and we're winning games 2-0, 3-0, and it's the 60th minute, all of a sudden you can start going, Nunes, have a run out. Kovacic, have a run out. Instead, what's happened is because of injuries, we've had to start throwing them in way too early. And not in a system that is balanced at the moment. We're just all over the gaff, and Pep hasn't made it any easier with the changes he's making.
I don't want to be like negative and putting a thought on it, but Kevin De Bruyne is racking up injury after injury after injury, right? He might not come back as great as the Kevin De Bruyne that you actually know. Do you get what I mean? There's a
if we're going to do Mike's 100%, that's another one.
Drop-offs do happen. I'm not saying
he's got injured.
No, but I'm saying he's 32 years old now. Yeah, he's going on 33, obviously, in the summer. I think his birthday was in the summer because I remember you putting a post up or something.
Yeah. I think that's why they're taking longer to bring him back.
And the thing is, exactly. You need to be careful with that part. And it's not known that he might pick up another one during the season. And Pep's got to manage his minutes a lot.
I was going to say that you're not going to see him play. I wouldn't be surprised when KDB comes back. The only 90 minutes he completes, and maybe in the Champions League, I think Premier League are going to kill the game early, 100%. And hook him off. Then hook him off around 60.
I think so. I've heard City January. So, and I would imagine that is going to be spent on
DM.
No, not necessarily, bro. We've already had this Cass.
I think how it gets sold.
Okay, cool. But bro, you're saying we're going to spend
winger.
Hold on, or creative midfielder. Paqueta. If Paqueta's charges get proven as dropped, he will be dropped time ago, isn't it? Bro, I don't believe so.
It's gone quiet. It's gone very quiet.
But bro, this is not. So did Partey. Yeah, things go quiet. Manchester City have 115 charges hanging over them. Yeah, spam that. Right. We're not willing to go and have something that's gone quiet but might pop up. We won't do it until that is proven. But Cass, on you saying 100 million on a DM.
No, not 100 million on a DM. I mean, to be used for a DM.
But we have to spend it right. And for me, to spend it right won't be spending too much on it, because the minute you start spending a lot on a DM, what do they think they're going to fucking come in and put Rodri or their mentality will be wrong? We need to find a little gem whose mentality is elite.
I need to correct you, Daniel. You're very right. It's 116 now. You got charged yesterday. For your charge on the referee.
If we're doing that, well, in that case, we can start saying that every single club have got charges then, innit?
No. I mean, because you got obviously the referees. I was just trying to make it. I was trying to make her.
Yeah, we'll spam 116 then. Why not? There's probably more than you can call out there.
That's one. That's for me, guys. 116. There you go.
For me, we need a DM, but the DM one's a hard one to find. Like I
trust me, we know.
Yeah, bro. But the hardest. See that's even more so, because the difference is at your club, you can go and buy a big boy DM because he will be coming there knowing I'm going there to be the City. Yeah. Whereas anyone that's coming to City are coming to City going, I'm probably going to be a bench
City,
player.
Arsenal as well, because Arsenal need that backup DM as well. So City and Arsenal.
And this is where we missed the trick. This is where we missed the way you can usually have a backup. The way you can have a backup DM with a good mentality is if they come through the academy. Because otherwise, if you buy one, there's no six in world football that is coming to Manchester City thinking they are dethroning Rodri in a Pep Guardiola system. So to me, I question their mentality, because ultimately, why are you coming to my club? That was my whole thing with Calvin Phillips. Why are you coming to my club? To earn a wage and sit on the bench? Because your mentality won't be right. So, I think at the moment we need a DM and we need someone creative. Because you are right on the De Bruyne thing. It's the same as in Nkunku. Chelsea think is fine, and Nkunku comes in, everything changes. We're doing the same with De Bruyne. De Bruyne comes in, and that's it. And if it doesn't work,
that's big differences. De Bruyne's proven it time and time again. Chelsea don't have the right to say that.
No. I hear you. I'm meaning different things. But whereas them lot are saying Nkunku comes back and cooks. Look, we know if De Bruyne comes back and stay fit, he cooks. We know that.
You know what's mad, Daps? De Bruyne at 60% still clears most of the midfielders. De Bruyne doesn't even have to be 100%. Even if he's 60%.
Hold on. Even 60% of De Bruyne is better than most midfielders in the league.
Oh, exactly. I remember a few seasons ago.
Is it enough to win the league?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, it is. A few seasons ago, De Bruyne came back from. A few seasons ago, De Bruyne came back from injury, and he wasn't starting games. But I remember, I think we were playing Everton and we were 1-0 down. De Bruyne came on and scored 2, right? And he was on the pitch for about 20 minutes, right? Because that's what he can do. That you can rest De Bruyne. And I remember Pep went through a period where he was resting De Bruyne a lot, but if it got to a point where it's like, oh, fucking hell, we need to use him, you just throw him on. And he can come on, score a free kick, put one pass through to Haaland and win you a game. So he really can be that player that off the bench, and maybe that's Pep's plan with him. We'll see. But tomorrow night, listen, I will be here. Cass won't.
I'm not. I'm at the game.
Like I said, I'm not confident.
Oh, yeah. Let me organize that panel tonight. I need to see Gal, Ty. I might be able to feature, maybe. I might be able to go on my phone or something at Old Trafford or something just to show face in case we lose.
Oh, there's not a chance in hell. There's not a chance in hell that scummy ground, that swamp, has good enough Wi-Fi for you to jump on a stream. It does.
I mean, Saeed uploads pretty quick as soon as we...
Really?
Yeah,
you must be using hotel. You must be using hotel football, bro. You must be.
No, that's garbage. No,
you must be walking away from Old Trafford a bit and coming back.
They're using KFC up the road or something. That's not Old Trafford's Wi-Fi, bro.
Yeah. But anyways, we're gonna wrap it up there on the hour. Big up, obviously, everyone that's jumped on. Big up, Roms. Hopefully, he loses tomorrow, and we're gonna be back tomorrow morning at 11:15. Probably talking a little bit more. Go on.
I want to cover you. Pause. Right. Everyone, Cass will not be here tomorrow. In fact, he'll be here tomorrow morning, but he will not be here tomorrorow night. Let's put it out there nice and early so no one can say, why are you hiding?
That's the worst.
When will you next be on a stream, Cass? Because listen, same way. No. After that,
no,
after the Chelsea game, when will you next be on a stream?
Thursday morning.
People, if you want to see, tomorrow night will be about if we lose my tears. Thursday, you must be here, everyone, for Cass's tears.
No, I might be able to jump on a little sec like.
Well, let me guess. Basically, if you win and City lose, you might be able to get on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What if you lose, Kaz? You got to show face?
No, I still jump on. I always show face. No one can ever say I don't show face.
You do still. You don't hide.
No one. Broms, you must. Anyways,
you must.
We will.
We all must.
When we must.
We all must. When we must. But when we must, who musts?
Yeah. And before we do leave, look, there's 400 of you in here. Please smash the like button. I don't ask very often during the streams. I can't be asked more times. I'll be real. This stream is going straight to a gal's channel. As much as you might find him annoying at times, I know people don't always get like a gal's takes, but go show him some love. Go show his channel some love, man. Just go over there. Just press it will go over there straight away as soon as this finishes. It will say play next or next video. Up to you. A gal talks football. Just go over there. A couple hundred of you, and just go. Smash a like for him and all that kind of stuff because he does. He don't need to do this really and truly, but yeah, man, go show him some love. And in a bit, we're back tomorrow morning, Monts and whatnot. I'm pretty sure he's got a thing or two to say about Arsenal because he absolutely hates them. In a bit.